problem of buying a second-hand van that's got a good few miles in it and is a good number of years old is that things will go wrong. So part of this project, I set myself aside sort of £2,500 for anything mechanical. So that's outside of the build. It was all things like engine problems, new tyres, things like that. I set some money aside. Now I ran into my first problem a couple of weeks back, where the wiper arm, the linkage, basically snapped. When I was driving home when I first bought it, they were very sluggish, didn't sort of work particularly very well, and eventually that just broke. Now trying to find just the linkage, because I was convinced that the motor was still fine, because you could hear it still trying to work, but I was just trying to find the linkage without the motor. Proved quite difficult. I ended up getting a part off eBay, and I'll leave a link to the description, part number that I've used and everything for this. But obviously it was another second-hand part, so what I've done, and with the help of Phil, is basically take the linkage out, the spindle out, give it a good clean, grease it back up again so it works as good as new and should get a few more years of life out of it. Now I can't show you taking this out because it started to rain a few minutes after I started to take this out, but in the rest of the video you'll see Phil take these apart, give them a good clean, grease them up and getting them back and working again. So let's crack on. Now as you can see, it's all back installed, so I'm just going to show you very quickly what I did to get to this stage, which then makes it easier to take this off and then actually get to the motor arm, or the linkage arm itself. So easiest way is get the drainage tray off, which you can see is just sort of resting up there at the moment. Now there is some push screws that go in there. There's a couple around here. Now there is no drainage tray, which I need to sort out, because essentially when it rains, that's all leaking all the way down there. And then there's a couple at sort of this end, which you probably can't see, they're just under here. I think one's there. And then you've got these clips here that attach to there. So once you've got all that out, you've got these two screws here. They come out, and there's one, and it is just all the way back there. Once you've undone those three, this comes out. Then you got this here and that one there, which are then the only two bolts holding the actual wiper arm itself. Now also in the back of here, and you can probably just can't see it, is obviously the power cable and everything that goes in there. Once this is free, then you can get to that and then unplug that, and then it will come away.
Always got spares as well.
That one, don't want to.
It does. I'm just working.
You're just easing it off.
Yeah, I'm not rushing it. Right.
So there's two spare.
Loads better than that. Up to that.
Is that stuff that
I've got some more then. Stiff as well. There we go.
Oh, nice one.
See corrosion.
That's quite hot, isn't it?
Yeah. So fix that.
Easy to get off, shit to get back on, are they? So I've been using Luke's old iPhone as like a second camera.
Yep.
Battery's run out already.
Oh, right. iPhones aren't very good for that other when they get old.
No.
Didn't they admit to slowing them down?
Yeah.
That's alright. I've got them in the house anyway. So it attaches on these?
Yeah, so they are... So,
did you drive with them here?
huh?
Did you drive with them?
You can't for the life of me. Think.
You've got more room to go in then, haven't you?
Yeah. It's in.
It's in.
Yeah.
To this side and you put it over there. Go on to the next station on that one. That one was saying we just felt like it was going forever.
Right.
Do you want to try it? Should be fine.
Perfect.
There you go. Is there another bolt missing for the bottom?
No, it's
Oh, it just sits on, does it?
yeah, and then tightens up.
Sound.
Yeah, I had to remember because I yes, thankfully, and thank you.
No worries. I don't mind helping you. Like I say, it's...
Now, one of the things you're going to come across when taking the, some people call it a scuttle bay, drainage bay, there are lots of these, well, there's about 4 or 5 like plastic sort of screws, and they're a bit of a bugger to come out and they generally break. I couldn't find them anywhere, but what I did buy, and this was off Amazon, was basically some car trim clips. And in there, I'll leave a link to this below, and in there are essentially lots of little trim clips, and there are some that are the perfect fit for what we need to do for this job. So I'll leave a link to this in the description below, so if you need any of these parts, but there's lots of them, so you know, if you take any trims off anywhere else, you'll find probably most of the clips that you need to put back are going to be in this box. So link will be in the description, and if you need them, you know where to go find them. And these are the particular ones that I'm using. So basically they'll fit into the hole, and then that pushes in. I've got about 1 or 2 out that when I was trying to, you know, originally move it, but it's just easier. I bought a bunch of these. It's just easier to force them out, because you can spend quite a bit of time just trying to, you know, sort of ease them out. So this is what this is the particular ones I'm using.
At least you've got a spare motor if out goes wrong.
Yeah.
And it's not, I mean, it's not a hard job, it's just time consuming.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's a fireworks.
Now, just another quick tip for you. Now, when I was looking at putting the wipers back on, I wasn't sure how to align them up, but, and I don't know if you can see it, just there is a little white mark, and just there is also a little white mark. Those are the guides so you know that your wiper is in the rest position. So it's best, once you've got everything fitted, before you put the wipers on, is let it run for a few cycles, then turn it off and wait before you turn the engine off, and then you know that's in its rest position. So when you put the wipers back on, they'll line up, or they should line up with these, and you should be good to go.